So it's about time for another look at this. Basically the same as you saw it last. But I can't remember if I said it last time. Did I say I managed to get this thing working? I can't remember. If I did, I'm repeating myself. But if not, just in case, I managed to get this mechanism working. However, not the most reliable mechanism because it's running like 10 minutes slow. But that's fine because I'm going to replace it anyway. So, ready for this? Oh. There it is. It was actually glued in before, but I replaced the glue with bits of blue tack because I had to get this out to repair it, and of course I couldn't glue it back in because it's only going to be in here for as short time as possible because I'm not a huge fan of this thing. So I'll put that over there, bits of blue tack. Ooh, there's the battery. More in there. Oh no, I've made a bit of a mess of that, haven't I? So, two things worth mentioning. First of all, I've lowered my standards, or really, for what I'm going to put in here mechanism-wise. I still want to definitely put a synchronous Metamec movement in here. However, I'm prepared to put any kind of Metamec synchronous in here. Maybe if it's a later one, just any non-alarm synchronous Metamec. I think that's fine. I just don't want a non-Metamec movement in here, and definitely not a quartz one because I don't like quartz much. And this would have had electric cord originally, so it's the same thing, still made by Metamec, but it doesn't actually have to be the original one, which would have went through the top because I doubt I'm going to find one like that anytime soon. But I won't fill the holes or anything, just in case I do come across one, and then I can put it in anyway. But that, now I think about it, that's probably going to be a long way in the future because I don't think I'm ever going to come across a loose mechanism like this. What I have done is I have won an auction on eBay for another old Metamec, and I think I don't know if this is true or not, but apparently there's a book out there called Metamec the Clockmaker, I think, and that has all the model lists, all the different catalogues and everything in it. I'd love to see that. Problem is, it's a very expensive book, and they don't do it anymore, I don't think. So I'm not, it's not worth that much. Yeah, I'm hoping to probably look up on the NAWCC, the American Clock Collector website, and I think I saw someone on there who actually has that book. Although that post they did was about 10 years ago or something, so I don't know if they'll still be on the forums. But if they are, I'm just going to put a post out there saying, does anyone have this book? Could anyone tell me what this model is? And not only that, but also what I think, because I found and someone else selling the same one which they converted to a modern quartz movement, which is what happened to this, although a slightly better job than this. I think it's called the Model 746, either 746 or 764. I think it's 746. Yeah, 746, which is like it looks like a sort of weird. I don't know what it looks like, to be honest. It made me think of a loaf of bread. You know, like one of those cottage loaves on its side, that kind of shape, and it's got weird feet. They look like hands, like perching on top of something, like my dirty nails, like a rabbit or something. I don't know. It's not meant to look like a rabbit. It's just the way the wood is. But yeah, hopefully that arrives soon. I was originally going to get it for the mechanism. It wasn't the one with the thing going through the top. It was just the same age. And I was originally going to use that mechanism in this, but then I realised actually that is an original clock itself, and I very rarely see ones that original, so I may as well keep that one as it is, service the movement, or at least, I don't know if I can really call it servicing on this YouTube. Well, this is a clean reassemble anyway. And yeah, this is some of the silicone that I've been trying to take off this thing. Just going to open it up on here as well, just to show you how it's put together. I can't remember if I did that before, I don't think I have. This is 4745, I think I showed you that last time. But yeah, hopefully I can identify this and get the other one working. Apparently the one that's coming is working anyway. It's just I like to get it, knowing that there's nothing grinding around inside. which is the main reason why I dismantle, clean, reassemble the stuff anyway, even if it is already working. I just like to know that satisfaction that it's all clean and it's not going to wear down anytime soon. But anyway, back to this. Show about the blue tag in it. To fill this gap at the back, which someone has cut with some kind of saw, like a circular saw, I think. It's just gone in there and going, I don't know much about sawing. But here I have some plywood, which I think a couple of layers of this cut into the right shape would nicely fill that gap. I'll probably have to get some of this bits of chipped wood out of the way. But yeah, just to pad that out to where it used to be and drill a hole through the middle to get it back to its original thickness. Although I'll probably wait until I get the mechanism first, just in case the shaft's not as long. Then I'll have to peel it back again. But yeah, I'm thinking probably the most likely movement I'm going to find is the Metamec one that came after this. I don't think it came directly after it, but it definitely came after it. The 60s one with the little triangle hook on the top and just the one knob at the back, no starting, it's self-starting. I prefer a start yourself movement because I think they're more satisfying when they're going. But yeah, it's still a Metamec plug-in movement, which I definitely want to put in the back of this thing, because then it will live up to its name, Metamec Electric. At the moment it's well, nothing. It was what was this movement? 12,888 was the brand. Yeah, not the most memorable name. So let's get this open. I've already taken a couple of these screws out. I didn't even realise actually this has been hanging on my wall with that movement in there, which I somehow repaired. You can see I soldered a bit of solder in there. Yeah, that works. Somehow. Where's my screwdriver? Just find it. Here's the screwdriver. If you're watching this and you know what model this is, it would be great if you could tell me now. To save me a bit of the effort, but if you don't, which I doubt you will, then that's fine. Put it this way up. Something clattered around inside. It's just the hands. What's that one doing up there? Come on. It's resisting. Anyway, let's get this off. So yeah, it's all one piece. I think this is solid wood. Yeah, the edges are solid wood, I think. But the face board is plywood. But yeah, it's been sort of cut in a special way. There's a number 25 in this, on both of these pieces. I don't know, I think that might be original to the factory. I don't know what it means. It meant something to someone, but that meaning's lost, I'm afraid. So yeah, this glass comes out. Still a lot more of the silicone to take off. Planning on using a silicone remover thing on that, because the knife is not touching it. It's just gliding over the top. Maybe it needs to be sharper. These sides are pretty much glued in. I don't know if they were originally. I think they were. But yeah, the bottom just comes off, I think, to repair the glass or something. But yeah, the sides are pretty well together. For some reason, these corner bits come out. I haven't actually tried taking them out yet. Maybe there's some secret behind them. Let's find out. Ooh, they're tight. Alright, I'll undo that off camera, and then if I find anything interesting, I'll tell you. So, what was behind there? Nothing. Those screws are in a really hard to reach place, and it really wasn't worth it. I don't know why I did that, to be honest. It's just going to be a pain to put back in again, but at least I know now. Looks like they stained the wood after they put it in, which is something not very interesting anyway. So I'll put this back in, and I'll go back to you. So yeah, we're back with this. For some reason, I accidentally tapped the one of the buttons at the bottom of the phone when I meant to press the record button, so it stopped my recording for some reason. So I'll have to edit the two halves of the video together, and as I'm using Movie Maker on this video anyway, I may as well put something interesting in it to make up for it. Probably a cool transition or something like that. I don't know. I remember what I did last time. I don't think I did a transition because it didn't work, because it sort of overlapped the sound. But yeah, here's the front, the face. These are stuck on. There's actually a image on the internet of a woman in a factory, the Metamec factory, gluing numbers on these same kinds of numbers on the dial of one of these Metamecs. Not this model, but it had numbers instead of lines. It was a round one, I think. But yeah, these are brass painted white. So yeah, hopefully I can fill that if I'll need to. I think it will. So yeah, I'm trying to think how the movements are put in these. I think they have a screw through the front like the quartz ones do. What just fell off? I don't know. But yeah, hopefully I'll find a way to attach it if I do get a movement, which hopefully won't take too long. But in the meantime, you'll probably see another series coming up about a similar Metamec. Similar as an age and company, not the actual look of the clock itself. Although I think that also has the stuck on numbers, but they're a different style and they don't have lines. So yeah, put this back together for now. Probably measure the hole to get the wood ready, but I won't cut it yet, just in case I won't need it. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, if you think about commenting, it's called timber, not wood. I know that. I'm just, you know, doing my own thing. So, where's the movement? Hopefully coming soon.
Bye.